On this lesson, I would like to talk about fear. There are three kinds of fear. There's your instinct. That's where the fight or flight when you're in a situation that is physically, that could physically harm you. Then there's phobias. This is fear that we're not sure where it comes from, but it's definitely real. An individual that has a phobia, that fear is definitely real. And then the main, like 99% of our fear comes from fear that we have been taught. And we have been taught to fear a lot. Almost all of our life and all of our choices are based on fear. I've mentioned this to people and they have instantly indicated that I was wrong or I was crazy. But when we talked about it for a little bit and got to thinking about it from a different perspective, they tended to agree. And by fear, I mean like the fear of looking bad. A lot of the advertising that is done today is targeted at the fear of looking bad. So you've got all sorts of things to whiten your teeth, freshen your breath, clear up your skin, do stuff for your hair, cosmetic surgery. You've got all sorts of classes you can take to everything from how to shake a handshake and to classes involving body language and verbal communication skills. You have classes that address the fear of not looking bad with interpersonal relationships. You see ads where somebody is driving an older car or doing or engaged in some activity that is considered not popular or not in. And the individuals that are not engaged in that activity are all looking at the person and basically judging him harshly. Just, putting him down. Which creates the desire in the people who are watching that ad to, I don't want to be like him or her. And so they change their choices to avoid looking bad. And this can be done on things like, I was passing by a beggar, and the person was an obvious difficulty with his choice on drinking habits. You could smell that when you were approaching. And I reached in and I gave the gentleman $1. And the friend I was with was telling me that I was doing the wrong thing, and he was trying to make me look bad. And there was a part of me that was going, have I offended this person? Will this person like me as much? Has this person changed his image of me? Have I become less influential or less respected? And then I got to going, well, wait a minute. He might be on his way down, because you have to hit bottom before you start back up, is the old saying. He might have been on his way down, and if I gave him the money to go buy another drink, He'd be a little further down the hill, but who am I to judge? So, yeah, the chances are pretty good that he did go and take the money I gave him and bought some kind of alcohol of some nature. But I did not change my choices because the person I was with disapproved. A lot of people do. And the reason they make that change is because the fear of disapproval, which is another aspect of the fear of looking bad.